What is going on, you beautiful people? DJ's here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay analysis. Let me just say, this game right here, it's a banger. It's a banger. It's a banger. That's right. Today, got you a good-ass game. Ooh, some good-ass players. First off, let's just talk about this map right here. A River Supreme. I haven't reviewed this map yet, and I have actually done a 2-base standard map in a while now. Mostly been doing 3-base games, 2-base fog maybe, so we've been a little overdue on that. So let's talk about a River Supreme right now. River Supreme, 2-base airport map, pretty contested, mostly in the middle. If you look carefully at the map, you can see that this is sort of the strong side area where these two bases converge for black, and this is a strong side for red over here. It's a little more vague though. Because these are pretty close to here, so even if you push a little bit farther, you are technically on your strong side, but you also might be overextending into red's territory over there, so kind of ambiguous where the strong side, weak side is. You can actually kind of cater it to your liking for every kind of iteration of this map. Sometimes you have HQ fights in black over here, because it is a bit of a pain in the ass to get around there and through the mountains, and it's hard to reinforce with this base without getting on top of this base. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you kind of have to go like here or here or something. So it has a lot of variation, which is, you know, another thing I look for in a couple maps. Variation, uniqueness of the map. HQ is pretty protected. You got black boats just in case. But now let's talk about the players right here. We got Humita and Poland. Now, if you guys have been following Advanced Wars by Web lore, you will know that Poland actually toppled Inkagark, who reached above 17,000. The first player ever to do so. Before Go 7, before LJVD, before Voice of Akasha, before anyone, he got to 17,000. And he lost to Poland. Now, Poland himself, he's not a 1,500 player. He's not a 1,600 player. He's actually a 1,400 player. Pretty good, but not upper echelon like you might expect. Some might think that Inkagark, oh, he got a little too cocky, oh, he got unlucky, etc. But Poland is a pretty damn good player. Now, he's a top 10 player, I believe, currently in Standard, or thereabouts, 1,400 level player. Humita, on the other hand, a little bit below that, a 1,300 level player in Standard. Still pretty damn good. I would categorize these people in, like, the upper echelon average. Like, you have the God tier, which is Go 7, Voice of Akasha, Inkagark, etc. Then you have the demigods, which is like Starflash, Tordred. I consider myself there, Toulouse. I'm probably forgetting some names. Then those are the people in like the top 5. So the gods are just always like top 1 or 2. The demigods are like top 1 through 7-ish, or 2 or 3 through 7. Then you have like the very good players, and then like who are in the top 15. And these guys are like the top 15 area. Well, Poland is at least. Humita might be a little bit below the very top players into the upper intermediate. So we got like a good categorization going on here. Poland, like I said, I think he was ranked number 8 when this is recorded. And Humita, 17 or something. So anyway, now we have the introductions about the players. Let's talk about the matchup here. So I'm going to give you a little DG test right here. This is a 2-base map. And you're just looking at it, it's tier 4, so you got Jake, Adder, Cole, all the other ones. Jess is also a possible option. I want you to guess, what do you think is the best CO? Typically, it's between Jake and Adder because they just have the best powers and they're typically the best. If you had to guess, I'm going to give you a hint. I think Jake and Adder are the 2 best COs here, but one is better than the other. And I want you to take a look at this map, take a look at how this map is, not in the setup, but what is, you know, on the map that would make one better than the other. There's 2 things that stand out to me that make one CO better than the other. I'll give you a second to decide for yourself. If you get one of the 2, I'm still happy for you. Alright, so on this map, I would say that Adder is actually the better CO over Jake. Even though that I'm a Jake fanboy through and through, typically I pick Jake over Adder. The reason why I pick Adder over Jake on this is because it's a 2-base. 2 bases, Adder's typically better. For 2 reasons. Number 1, there's going to be less infantry on the map. So it's going to be harder to cover your artillery. So artillery are not going to be quite as good as they typically are, because you're going to have less infantry walls, because you're going to have less infantry, because there's only 2 bases you can pump out of them. Also, just not a very good artillery map in general. This is definitely a tank map, it's definitely a copter map. Number 2, the bigger reason, 2-base maps, copters are more prevalent. You know why copters are more prevalent in 2-base maps? Because you need unit count. Unit count is king. If you watch my videos, income's great, unit value is great, but unit count is the ultimate decider of most games. And you want to get unit count pumping 3 units at a turn. Copter, tank, infantry. Copter, tank, infantry. Copter, tank, tank. Copter, tank, artillery, whatever. You want to pump out a copter maybe even a bomber if you can afford it. This is not looking like a bomber map though, fighters, etc. So you want more copters to make up that unit count. So in 2 base maps, I think Adder has the advantage over Jake for those 2 reasons. Artillery are typically less viable because of less infantry, and also copters are more viable in general. And they're also pretty good on this because there's a lot of mountains and rivers and you can weave in and out, and copters are pretty just damn good over on this map. So for those reasons, I think Po1and chose the better option in Adder, coming from a self-admitted Jake fanboy. So I think this should be a pretty good matchup though. This is a clash of 2 civilizations. Adder versus Jake is one of the best rivalries in Advanced Wars by Web in Tier 4. Tier 2, I'd say Jake and Andy's the best matchup for like, you know, the closest matchup. Tier 2, I'd say it's probably Max Eagle. Like, these are just the best matchups you can get. Tier 1, maybe Von Bolt, a Hawk, perhaps. Or Von Bolt, Sasha, actually, probably even better. So there's a lot of great matchups, and Jake Adder is just one of the key matchups in Advanced Wars by Web in general. So I'm excited to show that. So there's the clash of civilization. Another clash is the clash between property income and unit value and unit count. Now, in this match, it'll be quite obvious. One of them is going to have the unit count most of the game. The other one's going to have the most properties for the entire game. And see which playstyle wins out on that. Typically, it's unit count, but things can change with matchups and etc. So without further ado, let's get into this game because it is a banger. And we're off. We got Humita on the left and the Orange Star, the Ready Boys, and then we got Black Hole Po1and on the right. So typical infantry opening, you want to go for the forward properties. There's not that many good chains on this map, if any chains whatsoever. So typically you just want to go forward and get forward caps first because those are more aggressive. You're not going to be able to capture those later on in the game. So no one's capturing this back little property over here. Everyone's going forward, going for the middle properties first before they're contested by recons and tanks. Like I said, this is a recon and tank map. That's why Max is really good on this map. Jess is also pretty good on this map. But like I said, Jake and Adder, those are typically the picks on this map. So far, just getting a lot of infantry. Nothing too out of the ordinary. No one's getting any recons. Everyone looks like they're going full tanky on this map. Full tanky towards right ahead. Got a tank on this side over here, not in the middle. Probably to keep this here to go start capping down here. I understand because there's less things to cap over here, so it makes sense that you'd build a tank at the top. I probably would do the same thing actually. Even though a tank is better, more versatility in the middle. In this instance, since there needs to be a lot more captures going on over here by red, I agree with the tank placement. And yeah, you don't want to let the opponent just deny all these properties over here with their early copter, early tank. So already we have a bit of a divergence. Po1and building an early copter because I said they're really good. Gets extra unit count, puts pressure immediately on the side over here. Within 2 turns, you're interrupting caps over there. So now red has to respond with an an anti-air, and he has enough money for an anti-air and an infantry. So probably will build one right here. If I had to guess, yep, on the side over there. Makes sense. Pretty straightforward stuff. You definitely don't want to go over here. So black is having some versatility, not just going straight over here to interrupt that one cap, but bringing this over here to interrupt that cap. I do like black's opening so far more because he has the unit count and he's putting a little bit more pressure. But it looks like black's not going to get that and red's not going to get that without a fight. So pretty standard stuff so far. Now black's getting a tank in the middle. Like I said, but later on, it's better to get the tanks in the middle because they have more versatility. Red's getting ballsy. Got the anti-air over here in the middle. A lot of versatility. This copter cannot attack this infantry yet, and this anti-air will deter any copter shenanigans. Tank goes here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't if you attack from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoa. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if you attack here with your anti-air or with an infantry, that tank will not reach you. So it's kind of a sweet spot for that nice little artillery to plop. So I expect this is going to attack that infantry, get a free infantry damage. Not a kill, because he does not have the comm tower yet. It will not be a one-shot. And I don't think it's a one-shot even if he did have the comm tower, so it's not really a biggie. So he's probably going to kill that infantry, do 9 damage to it, if I do expect. Or maybe, since black doesn't want him to get that free infantry, he actually moved the copter up, which is kind of smart. So now the anti-air's like, oh, well, I could get a free hit here, but I also have to defend this tank over there. So smart heads-up move by Po1and. Like I said, these are upper echelon players. They're not like the best of the best, but they're pretty damn good. So yeah, and just because of that, he would have been safe there. Would not have been hit. Free hit, like I said. However, smart use of the copter by Po1and, shifting it up here. Now that this is up here, I assume he's going to shift it back down there. Ultimate flexibility. Copters are great on this map. That's why you got to be Adder. You get that extra movement with the copters, where Jake does not get that extra movement with the copters during his superpower. So Humita now investing in his first copter a little later, after Poland has already built 2 copters, now 3 copters. Like I said, copties are good. So now it's making a little more sense. Like I said earlier, it makes sense. Adder, better than Jake in this matchup. We don't even see an artillery in this matchup so far. All we're seeing is copters and tanks and anti-air. So, and there's some pressure over here by Poland. I'd say Poland has a better early start right now. I think Poland's position is more sound. They have similar unit counts. They both have similar unit kills. However, I would take Poland's in a heartbeat. It's not crushing or anything. It's like 52%, 48% kind of deal. It's very close. But I'd still take it. Now the copter spam has also begun for red. Like I said in the earlier video between me and Starflash, 17k baby with 2 base. Copter, tank, inf. Copter, tank, inf. Every turn, 17k is a beauty. We got 15k on each side, so they each need 2k more. Black is putting a lot of pressure over here. Red is not putting the same amount of pressure over here. So Poland is going to get these properties pretty easily, I would say. Or he's probably going to interrupt it right there. Probably get interrupted both of them, actually, but he does have copter pressure. I do like his pressure a little bit more. He's doing a little pincher strike, and the tank's over there. Damn, the tank's in a nice little position right there. You can block some shit if you get in the way right there. Ooh. Yeah, I'm like Poland's position right now. Very, very heads-up play. But Humita's a smart cat. Wow, you better watch out for that. Boom, interrupted as a thought. Tank going over there. Yeah, he's not going to allow Poland to get this and this. Now he's putting his pressure over here on the strong side, I would say. Like I said, the converge over here is the strong side, pushing a little further, but still technically the strong side for red. I get a little push. Not allowing that cap, but those infantry are going to be deaders. They're going to be hurt. Let's see if Poland can actually attack this copter, or if it was a free copter hit. Let's see what he does here. Okay, it does damage to the copter, but the copter is going to be killed by an anti-air. However, there's another copter in space. This tank is probably going to go down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he couldn't get it with the power because it's a forest. So that was actually not a very good play by Poland to put the tank there. Allow a free copter hit, basically. Because they're going to trade copters. This copter's going to die to the anti-air. So actually, Humita got the better bargain right there, I'd say. But Poland's got a lot of power in the middle right there. Boom, 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 baby. Triple threat. These are a little out of position. They're going to stop the top properties, or at least that. Yeah, he'll stop both these properties. So mission accomplished, but he gave up the middle in the process. That's what Poland did. He was like, I'm going to attack both at the same time. And then he destroyed one. Like, I gotcha, but then came in the middle in the end. So nice little diversion. He lost a few units. I like the diversion now. Like I said, Poland's playing pretty heads up. He beat Inkagark for a reason, but Humita's pretty damn good too. Now, this is interesting. I've never seen this before. These 2 infantry, 4 HP, 1 HP, they hide in the black boat. And I was like, okay, I guess protect unit count. But you'll see something amazing later. It's something I've never even knew about. But they hide in the black boat. Like I said, this is a weird-ass game. This is a banger game. That's all I'm going to say. Humita putting the pressure here. Poland putting the pressure here. So, a little dabbling. Got a little defensive over here, but, you know, anti-air, there's a tank, there's a copter. So, Poland not using the power yet, though. Hold it. Interesting. Went for the attack first. I guess he knew that it would probably just bring it down to 1 HP rather than 2. It's not the biggest deal. Wanted to get some extra charge first. So, first, boom. Would not have been able to reach that with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. With that, 7, boomba. Just like that, boomba. Not quite dead, but pretty much basically dead. Tank interrupting that cap over there. Joint cap. He's going to capture that property now. I don't know how he wouldn't. Ooh, and he's banking on this. If Humita gets that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy copter kill if he gets the charge. But the question is, will he get enough charge? And I think Poland he's playing with fire here. He's like, I bet he's not going to get charged. I bet he's not going to get 14,000. 14,000 is not that much, but it is early game. He can sack the copter, can kill the copter. Oh, this is also a little cluster cluck over here. He has to interrupt the cap to kill that, to kill the copter. If he attacks with a 4 and a 2, I don't think that kills with the power and the extra 10% defense. So he has to interrupt the cap, then he can kill the copter. Ooh, that's tricky dicky right there. That's some evil bullshit by Poland. That's some evil bullshit. Forcing that choice. Do I capture this cap that's really important to getting me to 17,000 that Grandpa DG always talks about, or do I get the copter kill? It's a question of now or later. Ooh, so that's 9k-ish right there. But you're losing 1k, 2k, 3k as the turns go on. There's nothing really in position to get that later. Let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. Oh, I don't even know what I would do in that situation. It's tough. He goes for the copter kill. He goes for instant gratification. Can't blame him. Pretty good. Boom. Not quite at the... Ooh, getting some extra damage. Doesn't take any damage back. Infantry. Gave up. Gave up. Didn't think he'd get the power. Yeah, okay. I might have attacked there and there. I don't know. I wouldn't have given up so easy. I might have... He's saving up the power. I can't blame him. He wanted to have maximum tanks attacking. He didn't want to have 2 tanks attacking during the superpower. He wanted to have 5 tanks attacking during the superpower. I can't blame the dude. It makes sense. He's patient in some respects, but in other respects he got instant gratification. So it's a question. He's a flexible dude. He's Humita. Humita. So Po1and going on the offensive now. Shifting up to the top now. Kind of on the weak side of his. I don't like doing this. Your strong side's over here, dude. This is where the 2 bases converge. This little triangle here. But now shifting up to red's strong side. During his super, Humita's gonna punish that boy. Oh, Humita. Humita, you need a retreat. Oh, that's a really, really big stretch. But Block Rock's gonna destroy Po1and. I already know it. You're on the weak side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if you kill this infantry, you kill that copter. Man, all you have to do is... Yeah, this is scary. Humita's gonna wreck shit. I just know it. First things first, kill off that infantry. Boom, ba-da-ba. This anti-air killing a tank. Damn, son. They don't play around. Boom, ba-da-ba. That's an easy kill. Boom, ba-da-ba. And when he went back and capped, so he could get both the best of both worlds. It looks like he's not going to get that copter, though. Which is fine. Still did a shit ton of damage. And these infantry is still just chilling inside. Who knows? They're fine. This tank, a little vulnerable, but there's only like a bunch of garbage. A bunch of subway schlop just hanging around over here in the dumpster. They're not going to be able to kill that, especially with the extra 10% extra firepower bonus from using the superpower, so... But here comes the side flip. Here comes the side flip. I hope Po1and retreats. I wouldn't have used that. I would have retreated because you're going to be attacking to the belly of the beast on the strong side for red. He's getting a little cocky. Look, he's got a 17,000 to 14,000 lead by virtue of capturing that. Not allowing red to capture any of that. Capturing this by red. So should be red's property, but not anymore. So he's getting a little cocky. He's saying, oh, I got the income lead. I'll attack into this weak side bullshit. Ooh, yep. Told you, you got the little subway schlops. The schlops aren't going to win. The schlops don't come on top. Oh, I was wrong. The schlops come on top. The schlops come on top. Okay, now we're talking extra income. Okay, I was wrong. It's been a little bit since I reviewed this. That was a pretty damn sweet move right there, not going to lie. But I'd still retreat over here. You're going to die if you attack. Okay. Okay. Do you, Po1and? I agreed with that. I was proven wrong here, but you're going to get proven wrong here. You're going to get your ass whooped, boy. Mark my words. Attacking into this slop. Oh, you never attack your schlop into a cop, okay? Or a scop. Attack your schlop into a cop, you're going to get your ass dropped, all right? That's bringing out my rapper in me. Yo, attacking with... so bad. Attacking to that cop with the schlop, you're going to get your ass dropped. That's a motherfucking show. I'm going to call the cops on your little small... Yeah, anyway. That was a nice little ramble, whatever you want to call that. Interesting attacking the infantry here. Oh, it's to make way for this anti. I was like, why you know attack tank? And I was like, oh yeah. Red is massacring black at the top. But black's got the income over here. Look at this. It's got lower in everything except for the income. Damn, look at that. Okay. Only at 50k. Oh, look at that. 18k to 13k. So he's getting that extra copter. He's getting the extra tank and the infantry a turn. Copter tank, inf. Copter tank, inf. And he can heal some shit up too, because if you get copter tank, inf with 17k, you can't heal anything or else you're going to go below that threshold. But now he's got a little leeway. He's got 18k. A little extra 1k to play around with some Monopoly money. You like having the Monopoly money. You get the properties, you get the monopolies. So, attacking into this bullshit. What are you doing? Oh, okay. He's going for another side slip for some reason. Okay. Po1and, you're really cocky, dude. but he's gonna get that too. Man, his income is gonna be balls insane. Attacking these little, these schlops don't know when to stop. Stop these schlops. Like, come on, you're gonna, red is gonna get so many income count advantage, or unit value and count advantage right here. Boomba! And red's getting pretty close to a super. He's near the HQ. He's probably going to get that. It's only at 3 more capture and he has 2. Going to get that corner property. These are a lot more units than these little 3 tanks. 3 musketeers, I don't give a shit. This is looking scared. Builds his first artillery. He's like, you know what? I'm Jake. I got to build an arty, man. I feel bad picking Jake. He was the worst pick here. I admit it. Now I got to build an arty to make up for it. Get that extra bonus range during the superpower, you know. But here comes the Schlop. Well, the Schlop's gonna get dropped. And now the infantry come out and they were healed! You put the infantry in there, they were healed for 4 turns. Those both bad boys, I had no idea about this mechanic. Those infantry were healed inside the black boat. Now they're plopped out, ready to go. I would have plopped the full HP one over here though, to capture that corner property. Plop that Schlop right there. Get those props. Drop the Schlop. Drop the infantry, get the props, kill the Schlop. You're on a roll, dude. And you heal. Oh, shit. Nuggets right there, boy. That's some clean-ass, slick-ass shit. Oh, my god. Humita. Oh, Humita. Humita. You're doing so great. Yeah, wow. Okay, Humita now 10 units ahead. 20,000 ahead. Behind 5K on a really low income map. That's a huge income disadvantage, though. So this is the classes of civilization. We got the adder, we got the Jake, like baboons battling it out. And then you got the income, then you got the unit count and unit value. It's just, this is freaking, I love this map. This is survival of the fittest, man. Survival of the fittest. There's the baboons versus the orangutans, okay? It's like, it's something, man. I love the games like this. Copter coming in. He's still fighting into the strong side, but there's a bunch of little sloppers over here. The little sloppers, you got 1 HP, 3 HP, 1 HP, 9, 5. It's just, it's getting weaker. And he built the artillery, which kind of slows that. If that was a tank, you'd be able to get to the front lines quicker, if it was an anti-air, etc. But he's kind of slowed his tempo by building the artillery. Like I said, you want to have your macro match your attacks. If you're going balls to the wall like that, you want to keep up the pressure, keep up the tanks, keep up the infantry, keep up the copters. But an artillery kind of slows the tempo down. If you're on the offensive, artillery are typically not the answer. So I think he felt a little obligated as Jake to build the artillery, but I don't really agree with it, especially on this map. But now Red's got a counterattack over here at least, so that's the first thing he's gonna. Oh, he's doing the same mechanic. Boom, gaga, recapture. You can't reach that. Well, unless you get a side slip. Recapture. Put the tank here, and they're both recaptured without a side slip. See if he does it. I would do that. Tank here, block. Boom, boom. 15k to 17k. You're already getting back into the fight. Your Schlop over here, though, he knows when to stop a Schlop. He's retreating. I can't blame him here. With the artillery, I don't think the artillery was the play. He's going to go back and refit. Normally, I wouldn't go back and refit when you're behind on income, but he's going to get back into the fight with the income right here. And this is pretty close to his base, so I don't really hate on the back dropping over here. The retreat, I should say. But now, Po1and, he's not going to get a slide slip, so he put the little tanky in the corner. These are both guaranteed Humitas. So, he's doing good. Humita. Ahead quite a bit on everything except for the income. Like I said, the income, but boom badaga. He's getting back into it. Try to escape. This is next in the peripheral, in the mirror. It's coming soon. Bye-bye. Unit count getting even more ludicrous. But the income now. He needs to press. He needs to get the income back. He can't allow Po1and to sit on his ass. Build up that income. Start building medium tanks, which you can't afford. Start building bombers, which you can't afford. Neo tanks. I don't care. Okay, he's going full Jake right now. He's going full grit right now. That's not even a Jake mood. Grit. This is exactly what you don't want to do when you're behind on income and ahead on units and value and count. You don't want to go back and sit on artillery. You want to get tanks. You want to get artillery. You want to get copters and infantry, dude. Like, I don't like this passive shit, dude. I don't like this passive shit. You do this passive shit, you're gonna get hit by a massive hit, okay? It'll be a catastrophe. I don't know. It's the hoodie. You know, it brings out the rapper in me. Yeah, so passive. Pacifist is basically equals masochist, okay? That's how it goes. Pacifist, you're a masochist. You don't want to do that. If you guys know what a masochist is, then I'll put the definition up here for you. But I wouldn't capture that with a 5. I'd capture it with this. And I'd put this... Okay, I understand now because that copter, but you probably want another anti-air to defend against this copter. This copter's going to have a field day if you don't have an anti-air in proper position. So I don't like this. And now he's back ahead 3k, which is huge on this map. Back to 18k, which is pretty nice. I don't like that. And now the copter's here. He's got the tanks though, so he's overwhelming with the copter and the tanks. So if you kill the copter, you lose your artillery or anti-air. However, we're back to 16 to 17. You're gonna not get that though. If only he got that, he would get the income lead. And now Mr. Poland with a side slip will be capturing that in 1 turn. And now Poland's ahead on unit value. Behind on count, ahead on value, ahead on income. So now Poland is leading in 2 of the 3 categories. But the most important category is led by Humita. But a lot of his stuff is schlop. Look at all the schlop. Sub will be proud. You can give the whatever the hell it's called. The motto or the whatever the... I'm stupid. Anyway, brings all this stuff together. Puts all this schlop together like it's some Play-Doh. Puts the ball in the middle. Look at the artillery. You're not attacking to that shit. That's too scary to attack. So I guess he's going to go for the slow, methodical push. Put him slowly here. The next turn behind this mountain. Behind here. Just slowly pushing it. I don't want you to come up with any sexual ideas, but he's slowly pushing the ball in, okay? That's all I'm going to say. So now, Poland, what's his reaction? I'd probably tech up to medium tech. Oh, he's going in. Okay, he's out of the artillery range, though. Unless there's a power, then you're definitely in that artillery range. You are in that artillery range! Okay, that's kind of an oversight. That's gonna hit you. That's gonna hit you. Copter coming in. You need an anti-air, dude. Why didn't you build an anti-air? I would have built an anti-air over this copter. This thing's going ham over here, and you want that property so bad. So bad, okay? Come on, man. You gotta retreat back in that black boat and heal you up, bro. Okay, we're gonna see a cop. We're gonna see a super here. I think so. Because you want... Nope. Guess not. He's holding out. Now he's going up to the top again. He did his little fake out. And he's... Interesting. Okay, he's killing that. Or attacking that so he doesn't get the easy cap again. You don't want to lose that property again. Combining over here. If you had an anti-air, you would have been able to bring it down over... oh, that's scary, though. That's scary. Good positioning of these tanks. We got the triangle of doom over here, and we got the triangle of doom over. It's like the moon, the crescent moon. Okay, this is interesting. We're building up on units, and so this is exactly what Poland wants. If you're behind 6 units and it's like 14 units to 20 units, that's a big deal. But if you're behind 6 units and it's like 36 units to 42 units, it's not as big a deal. So the more it goes on, the more income piles up, the more units pile up, the advantages that Humita currently have diminish. So Humita, come on, buddy. You need to put that gas on. You need to put the foot on the gas, and you need to freaking plow Mr. Poland over here, okay? Poland, though, he's fine chilling. He's just straight chilling. He's got his crescent moon. He's got a shit ton of copters. My God, like I said, 7K. Look at all these copters pumping out at each turn. He's got 6 copters. My God, 6 to 5 copters. Actually, they both got a lot of copters, but outer copters are better. They get movement during the power. All right? I mean, I guess, okay, J-copters, yeah, you get the extra planes bonus. That's nice. Yeah, right. Okay. Okay, so Poland not getting that property either. Look, okay, so it's going to be pretty close in the income as long as red doesn't blow that over there. So Humita should be pretty happy with that. Look at all these little schloppers. 3, 4, 2 HP infantry just slopping around. Heal that little bad boy up. You got the unit count. Put that shit over there, man. Come on. Come on, man. Copter. There you go. That's what you like to see. Doesn't have the 17K for that, but you'd love to pump that out every turn. I'd probably put a tank over here, though. Like, you're going to get blasted. There's nothing protecting those infantry. They're going to get blasted, dude. Yeah, see? Easy free hit. Side slip coming. Oh, is he going to attack into this shit? Oh, that's going to be scary. You're going to attack into that? He's got a lot of units. I would be passive here, dude. You got the income advantage. You want to... Alright. Poland is aggressive as flup. Oh, he did it because he wanted that. Okay. He wanted to capture that, and he wanted to capture that. And he won't be able to stop that. Oh, shit. That sucks. Well, Poland's getting the income advantage again. That's just Poland's deal. But he's also attacking. He's going full baboon. Wow! He's just going like straight into the belly of the beast. Let's see how punished he gets. Oh my god, he's just going ape. What is this shit? Okay, you're gonna lose like 3 to 4 copters. Oh my god. Yeah, you attacked an infantry. Look at these artillery staring you down. Oh my god. So Poland is ahead in units. Poland is ahead in unit value. Poland has an income. 2 of those things are definitely going to change during this turn, though. This is going to hurt. This block rot's going to hurt. So this sucks for Humita. These 2 right here, he's going to be down 14k, and Poland's going to be back to 19k. 5k advantage is enormous on a small income map like this. Enormous. I can't overstate that. But he's going to get massacred. First things first, kill 1 copter, kill a tank, kill another tank, essentially. I mean, if they have 1 HP, they're essentially dead, in my opinion. Kill a copter, kill a tank, kill another tank, kill a copter, almost kill an got a little defense on the road. Kill that tank over there. Just look at all these massacre killing infantry. See, you can't stop that. You don't have any units. You don't have a tank to even attack that tank. I would have built a tank, like I said. Why didn't you just build a tank over here, dude? You would have protected that and that infantry. But all the same, Poland now behind 8 units, behind 30,000. So yeah, Poland, you got slopped. You got slaughtered. Slaughtered. Look at that. 160,000 essentially to 90,000. 60,000 in damages on a low-income map, 2 bases. That is freaking insane. Also lost 8 units. Ouchies. And that's bullshit. That's such some slop. That's gonna die. That's gonna die. Like, these are not strong units either. Like, Humita. No anti-air. These copters coming in. You're gonna get yourself base locked, dude. You better watch out. No tank there either. Like, dude. Like, oh man. Just not producing from the correct bases. Just always building tanks here. Build some tanks in the middle, dude. There's nothing to capture here anymore. You did that in the early game. It made sense. But now you need to get your ass out. Put some vehicles out there. Get some kills, dude. But luckily for him, Poland is going raw baboon straight into them. He's just going straight into the artilleries over here. Straight into the copter madness, the tanks. He's got less units, but he's still going for it. Poland is he's something. Both of them do some things really well, which is why they're not in the top level, or in even the demigods. Do some things really, really well. Other things, not so much. It's like when they're doing something well, they feel the need to do something bad. Like, I would just go full ape over here. I don't know why you're attacking to this. Luckily for him, he is outside of artillery range, so it's not terrible. But the artillers are going to move forward next turn. Kill that. Copters are going to murder some stuff. Now you just move the artillery forward. Proper positioning. Kind of shaky artillery position. I probably would have put infantry here. Artillery on that, so it protects the copters from that anti-air over there, because you can't really attack it with that. And then like another artillery like here, like more close to the front lines. These are just kind of on the wayside over there. I don't really like their positioning by this artillery. I think it did a poor job positioning that. All the same, it's going to be ahead 30,000 in unit value. He's ahead 14 units, over 30,000 in unit value. Damn. But the income. See what Poland can do. Poland, he's suffering, but he's got the side slip up his sleeve. Alright, got the side slip up his sleeve, okay? Copter. Here comes the tanks. Ooh, going into the belly of the beast. So maybe he would have had an artillery, but yeah, that's the cost of coming into the belly of the beast. Bye-bye. So, ooh, although a tank coming in. Oh, not a bad move. The artillery bad position, and they still got hit. Imagine if they were in good position, they still got hit. Like, it's still better to have it in the good position and get hurt than to, like, put some bullshit in the back and get blasted regardless. But look at this income. And he's going to get that one too, probably. There's nothing in position to stop that. Reds. Oh, man. It can get just class of civilizations, man. Here come the artillery. Get some damage in. Poor battles by Poland, but he's getting the income. I mean, it's working. He's getting the income. Now he's down. Oh my god, he's lost so many units. So many units. Finally builds a unit down here. A vehicle. Finally. That copter has been going to town, boy. That copter's been chilling. Like the copter boom, 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 boom. He could have almost trapped it last turn, actually. He couldn't quite because the side slip would have allowed him to kill the unit that goes right here with this 1 HP right there. Close to a trap, but not quite a trap. Kind of hate to see it, but he would have gotten out anyway. It looks like a close trap, but he couldn't have done it. Anyway, so, but yeah, we got some units over here, little sloppers over here. Got the artillery, or anti-air and the copter. Finally, ahead a lot in 14 units, and he's ahead 50%. 30,000 at 60,000. 30% more unit value, which is, or 50%, sorry, which is pretty ginormous. But, like I said, Poland's not out of it, man. He's attacking the freaking black boat. He doesn't give a shit. That copter's been going to town. Doesn't give half a shit. He hasn't been punished. Why give up now, man? Just keep harassing and doing damage. But here comes a block rock. Ahead 9 units. Even after Poland's turn, he's ahead 9 units before even creating his own units. Granted, look at all this schlop. 2, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 1, 1. Like, ugh. Ugh. It's like when you're eating a Subway sandwich and the cockroach scuttles out. That's what this schlop is right here. Oof. Oof. Yeah, look at all this stuff. And just like that, he's losing units because he has to combine them. Like, kind of a bit of a wimpy power, if you ask me. Maybe he should. He's going for it though. He's pressing. Maybe he's going for the HQ cap right now. Actually, positioning of that artillery lets me know. Instead of here, he's going back there, which makes me think he's going for. But the copter's gonna go through this and hit you. Like, I would have preferred to have it like over here, or something a little more nestled away. But yeah, okay. Poland's gonna use a side slip though, and tail of 2 freaking sides over here. Look, unit value, unit count is shit, but the income is high. Finally, that copter's gonna get punished. Finally, but he's gonna get that property. It looks like sacking because he doesn't want to allow this cap too easily. Makes sense. Copter finally retreats. Well, he's gonna interrupt the cap by the copter. So yeah, pretty even now, which is playing to the favor of Poland. The evener it is, the more even it is, the better, because he's got the better income. And red doesn't really seem to have any. It's gonna take him a while to get these 2 properties and even that property. So if I'm Poland, I'm feeling pretty comfortable. I'm feeling like you finally have the upper hand after all that slogging. Humita pushing, but he's got a lot. Like, look at these little schlopsters. You know, they should have created a new, a hybrid between Red Lobster and Subway and call it Red Schlopsters. And you put rotten lobster meat on a Subway sandwich and you call it Red Schlopsters. I mean, it would go bankrupt after 4 months, but it would make a great name, and I would do like a little photo shoot in front of the thing. It'd be like a drunk lobster, like, whoa, with like its claw or whatever. And then you'd hire like some like fallen away actors to be like Harvey Weinstein. He's not an actor, he's the director. He'd direct it. Harvey Weinstein directs it. Who's that dude that did House of Cards and like sexually assaulted like 20 guys? Like, that guy would be like the spokesman. Kanye West or some shit would be like also a spokesman. It'd be like the most sloppiest thing you'd ever see. Red Schlopsters. I'm gonna trademark that. It just I got so distracted by Red Schlopsters. Humita resigns. Ahead in all the things that are important, you think, but yeah, look at that. 1, 2, 3 units are below 2 over there, and just like that, you'd have even. Poland pulls it out. Poland pulls it out, and was actually able to make it one of the rare occurrences. Unit income came on top of unit value and unit count. So sometimes income is a big deal. You just gotta play it properly. He did a lot of great tactics too. Let's not be. That copter got so much work. That 9 HP copter. This copter did so much damage in terms of like interrupting caps, just harassing, blocking, being a royal pain in the ass. Like, that copter got so much value because red allowed it. You didn't build vehicles, you didn't build tanks, you didn't build artillery, or anti-air over here. You only built infantry. I don't know why. You're in the middle, you want to build vehicles there, more maneuverability. I get that. This is the strong side, but still, dude. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're over here in 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you're over here, first over here. I understand, but still, dude, still. I'd build vehicles here. And because he didn't, he allowed the copter to run rampant. He allowed his infantry to get, the Black's infantry to get caps over here. I love the black boat mechanic. Don't get me wrong. You learn something new every day. But both of them had just had a bunch of schlop, and the schlop got mopped up. You mop up the schlop, and then you get the props. That's basically how it goes. You mop up the schlop, then you get the props. Easy. You should learn that in like first grade. Mop up the schlop, get the props, and then you get the props. So, anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed. Hope you guys learned something new, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.